Peace, peace. Peace, blessings
peace.
to all. You here with FariStep. I told y'all I was going to bring like-minded individuals on, and that's what I did. You good, man?
I'm definitely good.
How long we been talking about doing this, man?
Man, about a year and a half, 2 years, man.
Yeah, we doing it now.
Yeah.
I Binghi, man. I Binghi.
Wagwan.
For the ones that don't know, man, where you originally from?
I'm from DC, Southwest side. Really, I'm from all over that motherfucker for real.
Yeah.
But before we moved down here, we lived in the Southwest.
Yeah. I mean, most of this is gonna be pretty much about bully talk, man. So, what got you into the bullies?
Man, what really got me into the bullies was after well, you know, a mutual acquaintance of both of ours, who I really like started this with in the beginning. He really talked me into, you know, checking out the bully game.
Right.
And then one of my partners, Josh's son, he helped me find my first bully that I actually knew was a bully, which was Queenie.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Josh's son, he helped me do that. And but once I got Queenie, you remember how she was, man. Like she sold me on the breed period. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
Like she was the best dog ever. So that's how it really came about. Once I grabbed that first bull,
yeah,
I ended up grabbing another one. Then you know how it goes. You get another one and
right.
another one. You know what I'm saying? It just don't really stop. Yeah. You know.
Shit, man. With that being said, the kennels Total Package Bullyz, big TPB.
Yeah, big TPB, man.
As far as your yard goes, what do you got coming up as far as breeding?
Breeding, man, we working. Right now I'm working my stud, El Jefe, micro bull, exotic, 3 times Fat Willie, meets steroids blood, super nice. He's low, he's around about 10 inches.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm working him right now on my yard. Personally, I bred him to Irie, and then I bred him to Fancy Face.
Yeah.
So they both looking real promising. Litter should be dropping next month.
So in the next 30, ain't it?
Yeah.
Next 30 days?
Yeah, within the next, about the next 30 days, you know what I'm saying? Irie's will be here, and then Fancy Face, hers will be dropping the week after Irie.
Right. Yeah, so your hands is about to be tied, man, but you know, pups.
Yeah, man. That's
not
it.
just one litter.
Yeah, 2, man. And I'm waiting on Girly Girl to come in heat, man. And actually, at first I was excited, like I'm about to have 3 of these shits.
Yeah.
Dropping back to back. But now that the reality is getting closer, I'm kind of glad that Girly Girl didn't come in heat, like right behind Fancy Face.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because that'll be 3 litters back to back, no rest, you know, whelping, and but I can't really complain, man. You know, I asked to eat.
Right.
I've been wanting to eat, been waiting to eat. You know what I'm saying? The plate's full, and I'm about to feast. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Make sure we straight, man.
It can't be explained no better way.
Yeah, man. It's it's been a long time coming, man. You know the journey firsthand. You went through this shit with me. We've been doing it together.
Exactly how long has it been? Because
Uh,
I know it's been longer than 2 years for sure.
Actually, it's only been just a little over 2 years.
Just a little over 2 years?
Yeah, just a little over 2 years.
Right.
Because I don't know if you remember Mansa, but I purchased Mansa like this time.
The black one.
Yeah, the black and white boy. You know what I'm saying? I purchased him like 2 years ago this time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I only had Queenie and Valentino like a few months before that. You know what I'm saying?
Dang, so you said just a little over 2 years. So how many bullies have you had within that span, man? It's been a lot.
Yeah. We've probably been doing this about 2.5 years, man. You know, I forget that we going into June. It's about to be June.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So we've been doing it a little over the 2.5 year mark, and but I've had Queenie. She was my first bully. Valentino.
Player Val.
Yeah, Player Val, man. You know what I'm saying? Player Val. You know, Valentino.
Yeah.
Good dog right there, man. Him. Henny. Remember you remember Henny, the chocolate track
Yeah.
with the big ass head.
Yeah.
Henny. Of course the pups, but out of the pups I kept Satet.
Right.
And Irie, Mansa, Fatty. Then I was doing the co-own deal with Ebony, Roxy, and Rocco.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Rock up.
Yeah.
He was a trip buddy.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm hoping to get some like similar bulls.
Yeah.
To Rocco out of El Jefe and what's her name? I just said Irie.
Yeah.
There's so many bulls, you know what I'm saying? But I'm hoping to get like similar style bulls from that breeding.
Right. So with that in the styles, I automatically assume that you're trying to create. Is that correct?
Yeah. Yeah, definitely trying to. I'm definitely trying to create a signature bull. You know what I'm saying? That, you know, when someone come to Total Package Bullyz and grab a micro exotic bull, or even a pocket, you know what I'm saying? I want people to be able to say, and when they see it, oh, they came from TPB.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's significant look.
Yeah, and we in the early stages of that. You know, we really starting to move in that direction with these breedings,
right,
and these upcoming litters.
Okay. You told us about your older dog. Do you have any younger dogs?
El Plaga. Listen, he's definitely gonna be a super future stud. You know what I'm saying? And then I got Ashes. They both 6 months, and coming up on 6 months.
Yeah.
Micros, for people that's, you know, concerned with the ped. El Plaga, he's 3 times Fat Willie, steroids, meat cheat code, and Ashes is she's Giagi and Loco Lotto. Yeah.
Right. Well, you mentioned one stud, El Jefe. You mentioned El Plaga. Can you give us the stud? LFA stud feed. If
Yeah.
somebody wants to use them.
Right now, El Jefe is at $1,500 with a $300 lock-in, $1,200 due at time of breeding. His stud fee will be going up after his litters hit the ground next month. And yeah, it's only up from here.
Yeah.
You know, it's been a long time coming. Mega ups and downs, you know what I'm saying? At one point in time, for over a year, it was just downhill.
Yeah.
You know, pardon self, with the bulls passing away, bad business, bogus paperwork, all that, anything that could go wrong with a dog, that's the shit that was happening for TPB, especially my part of the program, you know, my yard. So it was, so for this to finally like really be here and actually be happening right now in this moment, man, it's shit, you know, I'm humble about it, but at the same time I'm super excited too, you know what I'm saying? Like it's been a long time coming, man. And you know, every step I take, you know, it's a step forward for the team. It ain't just a step for me, you know what I'm saying? Like
TPB.
Big TPB, you know what I'm saying? You know, the TPB way, like we say, man, TPB more than the kennel. Cause it's deeper than that, you know. But you know, the kennel is just the core. You know, this shit's gonna be like a goddamn octopus. You know what I'm saying? With arms coming out, reaching and touching everything. You know what I'm saying? Just the dogs, the bulls is what's going to make all that other shit possible.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. And it well deserved too.
Yeah.
Real dog man.
Yeah, man. You know, we trying to listen, man. Definitely trying to make the transition. I believe that I've made it. You know, I still have a few things that I need to work on and things of that nature, as far as, you know, transitioning from a so-called street guy to a dog man. You know what I'm saying? You know, a breeder. And when I was going through all the bad business and the falling outs with other people in this game, you know, the street element tends to come out. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, you used to dealing with things a certain way. You know what I'm saying? But in this game, what I had to come to understand is that, man, you got bozos in everything. Yeah. It is what it is. You ain't just got weird niggas in the streets. It's weird niggas in this game. Yeah. It's people looking to get over. It's people that just want to use you. You know what I'm saying? And all that shit is cool when you recognize it and you know that's what it is. Right. But when you believe in this something else, that's when you be like, I know for me, man, shit. You know, I was moving in the way that could have sent me back to jail. Right. You know what I'm saying? So I had to wake up and realize that, damn, if this is really what I'm trying to do, right, I just gotta be better with the decisions that I make. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. As far as dealing with people, because you know I'm looking at it like I ain't playing you, so I'm just automatically expecting that you ain't trying to play me. From Jump Street. Yeah, because it ain't no shit I'm going to do. Right. So I'm expecting some type of sense of reciprocity, in a sense. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to, you know, what I dish out, I'm getting it back. Right. But, you know, everybody ain't built like that. And you know, that's one of the things that when we first put this Total Package Bullyz together, man, and I was reaching out, and I was, you know, when I hit you, cuz, man, that you, come on, man, you link up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's I've always stressed that we're gonna breed and do business with integrity. You know what I'm saying? We ain't just out here. I'm not knocking or shitting on what nobody else is doing, but we moving with vision. You know what I'm saying? And even though while we moving with vision, we moving with integrity.
Right. Yeah, man. Quick question. Can you explain the difference between a breeding dog and a pet home dog? Can you explain the difference?
Yeah.
Or is there a difference?
Yeah. The difference is a pet home dog is a dog that's sold to you with basically no breeding rights, or it can't be bred. You know, with no breeding rights mean the seller still retains the rights to that dog as far as the breeding goes. It's just a pet for you. You know what I'm saying? And then if it's it can also be pet home because a male might be born, you know, with one nut. You know, so he's not gonna be able to, you know what I'm saying, he ain't gonna be no stud.
Right.
You know, or the female, like what I went through with Fatty, she might be prolapse. You know what I'm saying? And you know, Fatty, when her prolapse, like I've heard some breeders say, I don't speak on my experience though, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I've been told by other breeders that if it wasn't as bad or whatever, you know what I'm saying, they were still able to breed the dog, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But Fatty, you know, shit, when she prolapsed, that shit came out as big as that ring light, you know what I'm saying, right there.
Right.
You know, that shit was horrible.
And for the ones that don't know, can you explain what exactly prolapse is? Because that's when that situation happened, that was new to me too, man.
Yeah, shit, that shit was new to me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Shit, I was like, I called fam, who I purchased Fatty from.
Yeah.
And was like, yo, what is this?
Yeah. Cause it did happen on like our first heat.
Yeah. And then, you know, fam told me that it would be okay. You know what I'm saying? That in so many words, he was like,
it wasn't nothing to worry about.
Yeah, you know, because my main thing was, am I going to be able to breed her?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And this is the thing about when you get in this game, you gotta really learn your shit. You know what I'm saying, on your own, or get with somebody that you really. Hell, you can't even I can't even say that you really trust. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, I was receiving information from somebody that I truly trusted. You know what I'm saying? And it was wrong information, and it caused a lot of problems. And but you know, we eventually got past it and whatnot, and moved on. But it still was a horrible experience. You know what I'm saying? Like, outside of Queenie, you know, Fatty was my favorite dog. Like, you know, I was fucked up about Mansa. You know, I had plans. You know, I was going to breed Mansa to Fatty.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
for like her first.
Yeah. Her first breeding, she was going to be took to Mansa.
Right.
And that's you know, I went back to the crib. I went back to DC in September,
Yeah.
I had Big Mike looking out for the dogs, and he would come over, but Stan, he was still at the crib, so he was there. You know what I'm saying, to take care of the dogs. But Big Mike was coming through, to just make sure, just an extra hand.
Right.
So, I'm at the crib. I'm back in D.C. for, I think we was up there 3 or 4 days. I come back and shit, the dogs looked, they seemed okay. You know what I'm saying? They were straight.
Mm-hmm.
And later that day, who died first? Satat.
Yeah.
Like, it was crazy because like she like, when they seen me and I went in the garage, I let the dogs out. They was, how them shits be when you walk in and they ain't seen you. Them shits be
tails wagging.
Yeah, they be extra. You know what I'm saying? Them motherfuckers be extra. So they all was extra.
Yeah.
Everybody was extra. It was I had Mansa, Fatty, Val, Satat, and Irie.
Yeah.
That was the lineup.
Right.
Because Queenie just died. So I was fucked up about that. Queenie died, and so I had them shits.
Yeah.
And but like I said, when I came back, opened the garage up, them shits was they was extra excited. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Later that day, I peeped at Satat. I just seen her sitting off to herself.
So this is the next day you came back?
Yeah. No, this is the same day.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, because I let them out in the yard and shit.
Yeah.
And you know how your dog's personalities. You know what I'm saying? If you really paying attention to them shits, and you know when something's a little different. You know what I'm saying? And I seen Satat sitting off to herself, and which that wasn't different. But what was different was when the other dogs ran up to play with her.
Yeah.
She didn't play back, cause like she would always be kind of a little to herself. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, she didn't give a fuck about what everybody else was doing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When she hit the yard, she's out there doing her.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And but she would interact. You know what I'm saying? Like if they came and fucked with her, she'll play. But when they was coming over and fucking with her, I didn't really see her usual responses. So I was like, she's tripping.
Yeah.
So that's the same day. The next day, I see that she's pretty much the same, but she's running around a little bit by herself. You know what I'm saying, doing her thing.
Yeah.
So the night comes, I goes out into the garage, and she's out there dead. Like she was just dead. Shit was wild.
Right.
So I was like, what the fuck? Shit tripped me out. The next day, the following morning,
yeah,
I go out there, we took care of her, whatnot. It was probably like 2-something in the morning.
Yeah.
And I just couldn't really wrap my mind around, like what the fuck was wrong with her? What made her die?
Wasn't making sense.
Yeah, it just fucked with me. So I go out there the next morning, Mansa, he all fucked up.
Damn.
Yeah, so I shoot him to the vet.
What was he doing? Just laid over?
He was acting like her, you know what I'm saying? Like he was just chilling by himself and shit.
Yeah.
And shit was like the movie The Crazies. You know, one of them was tripping, and next thing you know, the rest of them shit started tripping, you know what I'm saying?
Damn.
And it was Mansa and Irie. Irie was tripping too.
Yeah.
So I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with these shits? They straight, you know what I'm saying? I take Mansa to the vet. Yeah. You know, they do the tests and shit on them. And this is the vet that's done his shots, you know what I'm saying? The one up on Bryan Station.
Yeah.
And so they already familiar with him. So, but they still do the parvo check and shit out there in the parking lot.
Yeah.
And they come back and say, oh, shit, he got parvo. So I said, how?
Yeah.
How? So they hit me with the, he's fully vaccinated, but it's not 100%.
Yeah.
But I said I had 15 dogs on my yard.
Yeah.
I've never had that in my yard, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So they basically, give him some IVs and all this old shit, basically saying, he could pull through. Man, he didn't make it. He died at like 2 o'clock in the morning. And I had told the vet that when my other dog, Irie, was tripping. So they was like, oh, bring her in. And
Yeah.
I said, hell no. You know what I'm saying? I treated her myself. And yeah, she's out there right now.
Right.
The ones I took to the vet, they died. The ones the only one I treated, which was Irie, I went out there on Palumbo, got one of them booster shots, hit her with the booster shot. The vet was blowing me up, somebody bring her in. I'm like, man, look, I just gave y'all $5.56.
For nothing.
For nothing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I just gave y'all $5.56. I can't keep doing that. The way it was like, well, it's not gonna work. I said, I went out there, they called me the next day to check on her. Cause like when I hit her with the booster shot, you know, she couldn't even really hold her head up.
Yeah. Damn.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, she was fucked up.
I ain't know she went through that.
Yeah, she was fucked up.
Damn.
All them shits was fucked up except for Fatty.
Yeah.
Yeah. And whoever else I had at the time. All them shits was fucked up. Except for Fatty and Val.
What did they say? What could have caused it? Or anything?
Said other dogs were coming around and shit. And I'm like, ain't no other dogs. You know, when I lived over on Freeman, wasn't no other dogs around. You know what I'm saying? The neighbors didn't have dogs. I was the only one
Yeah.
that had dogs. Except for, the people across the street. But, I walked the dogs around the block and shit. So, it wasn't no different dogs over there.
Yeah.
I felt like fam might have brought that in my yard.
Yeah.
Because his dog got sick too. And Josie, Fancy's mom, actually.
Yeah.
And but they took her, right there on Bryan Station as well. And she lived. It they said they caught it.
Yeah.
And their livelihood and whatnot, but to me, man, it would be seeming like everybody's out to get you know what I'm saying, get you.
Yeah.
You know, the vets, they don't be 100. That a lot of shit. And then where we at, you know, the bully breed is still fairly new here.
Right.
So, you know, when they see them, they everything's a pit bull. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, that motherfucker could be, goddamn it, 8 inches from the ground. Oh, that's a pit bull. You know what I'm saying? No, you ever seen an 8-inch pit bull?
That's how they be. Most of them are.
Yeah.
They don't want to deal with them.
Yeah, they don't want to fuck with them, man. But then it'd be crazy because once they really get to fucking with them and they see the personality and the temperament of these shits that they like everybody else that encounters them and they fall in love with them.
Right. Yeah, man. Over here loaded.
Man, listen. Man, I told my wife before the interview even started, I said, you already know I'm about to be high as a motherfucker.
Man.
I said, cuz on the way. I said, and you know, he trying to get this interview in.
Yeah.
I said, let me roll some of your shit up, some of this other shit.
What we smoking on, man?
Well, we smoking on some tropical sunset dab.
Yeah.
Infused with the Oreo cookies. That's what we smoking on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can taste it.
Yeah. This one right here.
That's
is,
something different.
Yeah, that got the dab in it as well.
Yeah.
But the bag is at Three Kings.
Three Kings.
Yeah, that shit's gas.
I guess that's what I bought too.
Yeah, the Three Kings, man. That shit's gas, man. I'm telling you, man. That's good smoke right there.
Hey, just sit there on the side, man.
Yeah, that's good smoke, man. That's real good smoke. I fucks with it. And then, but that's gonna be the first time I smoked it, you know, infused with dab.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I'm super high, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This one was loaded.
Yeah.
Yeah, I loaded
Another
this
level. He said it was loaded.
Yeah. Hey. But yeah, man, this shit is like I've been saying for the last 2 years and plus some changes. This is it for me. You know what I'm saying? This has to work. I've invested everything, man. I've fallen out with cats behind this shit.
Yeah.
Hell, shit, you know, I bet everything on it. You know, it was either this, but definitely wasn't really trying to be in them streets real heavy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, I've already done that, and I've already paid the consequences for doing that. You know what I'm saying? I paid heavy consequences. You know, 17 years. You know what I'm saying? Total. I can't, you got young cats that's 17 just getting in the bully game. You know what I'm saying? I got that time in. So it's, you know, and then the way my mind works is I have to be doing something that that's coming from me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
As far as like my livelihood, you know, like when I had the pet store. You know what I'm saying? Which the pet store will be reopening it soon.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be dope. Everything according to divine timing, and the time is now, man. Like that shit is upon us, bro. Like it's here. Like things that was just an idea that became conversations are now manifestations.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and through all the turmoil, all the ills, you know what I'm saying? All the disagreements, all the bad business, like most of that bad business that I experienced in the beginning.
Yeah.
You know, the flip side is, it was, I'm gonna say like 85% of it was made right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, on paperwork, you know, I either eventually got the paperwork, you know what I'm saying, by other means, or like this last incident, you know, I reached out to fam through somebody else when I'm trying to get some paperwork on the dog, you know what I'm saying? And shit, he went on and sent me the papers. After, this is Irie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I done been through a lot of shit with Irie, for real. You know, I'm thinking about it. You know, I ain't never really looked at it, but she been through a lot of shit, man. She back there right now looking silly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bought them,
Nipples big.
them shits look like toads. Them shits look like toes, man. I told my wife today, I said, man, them shits look like toes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't talking about no little baby toes either. Them shits look like a grown nigga toe hanging from them shits, you know what I'm saying?
Promising, man.
Yeah, man, she's looking right.
Yeah.
And fancies, her shit's dropping more and more. My people's field came through, I think it was yesterday. So I had pulled the bulls.
Thoroughbred.
Yeah, thoroughbred bulls, man. I told him about the podcast and shit too, so
yeah,
they gonna be reaching out because he said he gotta get his interview in. You know what I'm saying?
And look at this. We got 1, 2. We can put 2 more mics on her, man.
Yeah. We gonna have this shit popping, man. Y'all get used to seeing me. I'm gonna be making some frequent appearances. You know what I'm saying? And it's shit. We gonna do. I'm gonna do everything within my power to make sure that Cuz is successful with this thing right here, man.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Because, you know, a win for him is a win for the team. Same shit I be stressing. When I win, everybody wins, man. And that's just what it's about. And I really stressed that with this TPB shit. Because, you know, we started off, we was deep. You know, we was like the Wu-Tang Clan of this shit, man. Shit, you know, we had goddamn, what was it, 10 members? So I don't know how many. I know we was deep. And now it's, I don't even know how many it is, for real.
You said shit, TPB, man.
It was just TPB, you know what I'm saying? Total Package Bullyz. And, but not seriously though, like those that know, know, you know what I'm saying, what's really what.
Yeah.
And like I tell my bro, TPB Charlie Kane, y'all go follow him on Instagram and on Facebook. What I want for me, I want for my brothers. You know what I'm saying? You know, when I talk this TPB shit, it's always us. It's always Total Package Bullyz.
Yeah.
I'll never just say me. This is what I'm doing. Cause TPB, you know, it's all of us. You know, I would love for it to be all of us. You know what I'm saying? But I also understand that everybody's not gonna be able to come.
Yeah.
And it's not by my doing. It's by their own doing. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
Yeah.
You know. You know, TPB is Total Package Bullyz, big TPB, and I can't front, man. I love this shit. Like,
Yeah. So I done came accustomed to it myself, man.
yeah. And see, when I was, you know, talking you into this shit,
Yeah.
I was brand new.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm only a couple of months into doing this shit over you. You know what I'm saying? Like we, but that's just how, like I envisioned it. Like
Right.
when once I was really sold, I was sold on it after I bought Mansa.
Yeah.
Like I already had Queenie and Valentino,
Right.
but then when I snatched Mansa. And Mansa, like, that's when I learned also that everybody's not gonna be on the same page. This is even really before, like, the birth of Total Package Bullyz.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Nah.
For Castlewood?
Nah, I'll take it back, cause I had Mansa, and it was already TPB. You know what I'm saying? So this is when TPB is still fresh,
Yeah.
pretty much. Cause I only had Queenie and Val, and then I bought Mansa.
So
And
this is definitely before Castlewood.
yeah. This is when we first moved on Freeman.
Yeah.
From that East End, you know what I'm saying? So, cause that East End I just had Queenie and Val,
Right.
and it's crazy cause like out of all the dogs from the beginning, that like for my part of the program,
Yeah.
the TPB is I don't have none of them shits for real. You know, Queenie, I don't have Queenie.
Right.
I don't have Val. I don't have Mansa, and I don't have Fatty.
Mm-hmm.
Them were the four that I was building. Cause after I bred Queenie to Honcho,
Yeah.
I was ready to give Honcho back to fam, and he was trying to get me to keep him.
Right.
And I was like, nah, man, he's too big. Cause I already had a vision, even though like fam was already fucked up about the micros and the nanos and all that old shit.
Yeah.
At this phase, all I wanted to breed was pockets. But I wanted them low pockets, you know what I'm saying? Around 13 inches. You know, I didn't want that 17-inch shit, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I wanted that low bully shit. And fam, like when I grabbed Mansa, fam showed me that, cause you know Mansa was gonna be low. He was really like my first exotic bull. You know what I'm saying? So I had plans with Mansa as far as like getting into the micro shit, and then I bought Fatty, and I bought Fatty from fam, and you know I told you she prolapsed and all of those shit, so I didn't even really get to do nothing with none of that.
Right.
I bred Queenie that one time, and when she came back in heat, I was breeding her to Henny. You know, but she died in that heat. I forgot that she died in heat.
Damn.
Yeah, she was in that heat, and took her to the vet, and they was like, whatever she's eating, it had already been in her system too long.
Yeah.
Like it was already in her bloodstream. And it was wild, man, because as soon as we left the vet with her, and she just went into like some perpetual seizures. So I was like, damn, I called the vet. I was like, did y'all fuck my dog up even more?
Yeah.
And they was like, sir, no, that's quite normal.
Yeah.
I said, man, then you know when bad shit's happening, you always looking for the fault. You know, motherfucker, did you do this?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Type shit. And man, she went into them seizures, man, like I ain't never seen nothing like it. That shit was crazy.
Yeah.
And she was like, when I say perpetual, you couldn't even tell like when she came out of it, because she was right back in it.
Damn.
Neck and shit was tight. That shit was crazy, man. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, y'all, the fuck did y'all do?
So how long did she go through that?
Man, till the next day.
Damn.
That shit was sad, man. That shit fucked with me.
Yeah.
But a couple of dogs fucked with me, man. Queenie, Mansa, Fatty, and who am I missing?
Satat.
Now Satat didn't really fuck with me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was fucked up about Satat, but I didn't. You know, you see, I treat all my dogs the same.
Yeah.
You know, but certain ones they fuck with me differently.
Right.
Like El Jefe, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
See, Satat, she didn't really fuck with me. Satat, like Fancy acts like Satat.
Yeah.
And you know, Satat is like her, was that her great auntie or some shit?
I'm trying to think, cause that's the
No, Satat's her
second
auntie.
generation.
Because Satat is Jaja's sister.
Yeah.
And Jaja's is Fancy's uncle.
That's crazy, ain't it?
Yeah.
Man.
So, but Fancy acts just like Satat, man. Like she don't fuck with me.
Yeah.
You know, unless she wants something. Like
Right.
when she wants a treat or some shit, she's all over me.
Yeah.
But as soon as she get what she wants, like she don't fuck with me. She's always when I'm letting them back inside, putting them up, she's always the last one. I got to be like, what I say?
Right.
And she'll still sit there and shit. So I gotta like walk towards her, and then she'll come. You know what I'm saying? I'm like,
Yeah.
what the fuck is wrong with her? You know what I'm saying? But baby girl and my wife, she especially baby girl. You know what I'm saying? Like she really fucks with baby girl.
Yeah.
Like she don't listen to nobody for real but her. So when she get out of control, and she don't want to come in for real, and I don't feel like chasing her, I just go get baby girl. My baby girl go out there and get fancy, bring her in.
And she come right on in too.
happily. Yeah,
She built, man.
yeah. Hey, listen, man. I'm eager to see what them shits is gonna look like, man. Cause they're gonna be like monsters, man. You know what I'm saying? Like little miniature monsters. You know, I want to see what they're gonna look like.
Yeah.
And
It's LFA and Fancy Face, right?
yeah,
Yeah, man.
yeah. She's definitely built, man. She has a different. She looks like, it's crazy because she looks like Queenie, but she's built like Val.
Yeah.
It's like taking Valentino and you know what? She even actually looks like Val. She just has Queenie's coat.
I'm gonna have to take a picture of both of them.
Yeah,
Just
yeah. She looks like,
took a
because you
very
know
good
Queenie's snout, her muzzle was a little long.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And Val's is squared off like perfectly. You know what I'm saying? He got that real like box bully shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's how Fancy Face shit is.
Yeah.
Yeah, her shit is, you know, she got them strong jaws and shit.
So what you said because first when you mentioned that you changed the pick, the one you was gonna pick, you said nah, she's the one.
Oh, when out of that litter.
So what you seen? You seen something? In the
I seen, I knew she was gonna, mind you, that whole litter is nice.
Yeah.
But nothing in that litter looked like Fancy. Body style,
Right.
muzzle, compact. None of them is built like her at all. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But when I seen, cause he was at the crib, we was outside, and I'm like, bro, what's the date?
Mm-hmm.
I said, Josie, she should have on pups today.
Yeah.
And he was like, it's gonna be tomorrow. I said, bro, I'm telling you, it's gonna be today.
Yeah.
And right when we was outside talking and I'm telling him it's gonna be today, his wife texted him
Right.
and sent him a picture and said she just pushed one out.
Damn.
So I said, boy, you better get to the crib. I said, I'll be over in a minute.
Right.
And, you know, I waited till she was done pushing. And then I went over there. Yeah. I'm gonna ask a motherfucker. For real. And I went over there, man, and I seen them shits. Them shits was nice.
Yeah.
And but you know they was little. So you really, me personally, I really couldn't. I didn't really get to look at them for real.
Yeah.
Cause you know there was excitement in the crib. You know what I'm saying, and shit. So I didn't really get to look at them. But so I had told him. I said, man, I'm gonna pick mine in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so 2 weeks came. He sent me pictures of them and some videos.
Yeah.
So I had picked one from off of that, and so I had went over there. And so I was like, man, I think I had told him it was gonna be between like these two.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it's gonna be between one or the other. So when I get over there and I'm looking at him, and I said, let me see that one.
Yeah.
I'm looking at, I said, this is the bitch right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I said, I'm keeping her. And you know, him and his wife, they looked at her and they was like, she didn't look like nothing special.
Yeah.
But I seen that from right then and there that she was built way different than them other shits.
Right.
For real. And that's what I was really looking for. I was hoping that something came out built like Val.
Right.
And it just happened to be her.
That's what's up. So would you ever gonna take Val to Queenie?
Yeah. Val was going to Queenie on her third breeding. After, I took her to Honcho, then it was gonna be Henny.
Yeah.
And then it was gonna be Val. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So, when you do have your stud, how soon can you, or would you recommend people to stud them out?
It depends on the stud. From what I've seen with different people,
Yeah.
with me personally, is when he's ready. Like with Val, and with El Jefe.
Yeah.
El Jefe was actually ready at 10 months. You know what I'm saying? Like,
What do you mean ready?
when I had his sperm tested. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? They let you, when you got them swimmers,
Right.
you did. And,
Cheers.
yeah. And, like, he probably was ready before then. But that's when I had him, when he was 10 months, that's when you peeped out, I started putting them out there.
Yeah.
And,
To be studied.
yeah, and there you go. And so they wasn't, like a lot of people was in the DM, telling me that they fucked with my boy, this, that, and the third. But I believe that people right now is really starting to fuck with them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. People would, they tell you, some of them might have been truthful, you know what I'm saying? But some people will tell you shit that they think you want to hear, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And, but that's why I push them the way I push them. And, motherfuckers just fucking with them.
Yeah.
And I can't front, man, that's a dope feeling. Cause and as you know that people are, is looking at you like, oh, he's on to something.
Right.
Yeah. He got vision. He got something I like over there.
Mm-hmm.
I could use that over here, you know what I'm saying? And that's what's up.
Especially when the letters drop too.
Listen. I already know, like,
Bell Hefe juice.
come on, man, come get juiced. You know what I'm saying? With that El Jefe juice. I'm high, man. Listen. I gotta take a 3-minute intermission.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, FariStep, man. Big TPB.
In the building.
Yeah. Got Total Package Bullyz right here. For the rest of TPB, man, we holding it down for y'all. We went from being the Wu-Tang Clan to we Bone Thugs. You know?
Yeah, Bone Thugs are hard.
Yeah. When it was just 4 of them.
You silly, man. But before we wrap this up, man, you got any kennels you want to shout out? Some people that's really been rocking with you for real?
Oh yeah, man. Give it up to Thoroughbred Bulls, my man Phil. I gotta give it up to Supreme Dog Game, my man Zoe. Man, it's a few.
It's a good handful of them.
Yeah, I got to give it up. I got out of state too, man. Get a lot of love out of state. I got to give it up to Superb Exotic Camp out there in Florida. I got to give it up to Rockin' Exotic Bullyz. I got to give it up to Hit 'em Up Bullyz. Man, it's I gotta give it up to my man's down there in Texas, man, Tony, man, with Bullies and Kings. You know what I'm saying?
It's a lot of them.
Man, it's a lot. I can't front, man. It's a lot of people that really be fucking with us. Like what we got going on as a camp.
Yeah.
Leroy Bullies out there in Louisville. Man, I could really go on and on because, you know, I'm usually always giving a shout out to everybody that be rocking with us, you know what I'm saying, and doing good business or whatever, or just somebody who recognize what we doing, you know what I'm saying, and,
right.
You know, I ain't afraid to, you know, be like, I see you,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, type shit. So it's
Shit, that's a good feeling.
yeah, it's a gang of people, man. I can't lie, man. And it's a lot of people that's really starting to take notice, or letting it be known that they notice.
Yeah.
What TPB is doing, man, in the direction that we moving, and how we moving. You know, it's crazy, man, because, you know, I get a lot of different people hitting me up in the DM,
Yeah.
or tagging me on something to where, like, it may say, give this to somebody who you see is hardworking and deserves success.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it'll be somebody who I never even really encountered.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They just only see the program. You know what I'm saying? And see what we doing. But they know we on some real shit. You know what I'm saying? And
right.
we ain't doing no sucker shit. You know, we ain't moving with on no bullshit, man.
Right. Good business, man.
Good business. Moving with integrity. And we mind our business.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We mind our business, man. We don't get into a lot of that back and forth shit. You know what I'm saying? We don't get into that. You know, I don't know tough shit or nothing, but if there's any discrepancies, we'll see you about it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We ain't got to go back and forth on no internet with it. But like I said, we ain't really in it for that. That's why we mind our business.
Right.
You know, if it ain't got nothing to do with TPB, we ain't tripping. You know. But it's I appreciate you. For real, I tell you this all the time. I appreciate you rocking with me. With Total Package Bullyz.
Yeah.
You know, I know everybody, life happens, and, you know, you get pulled in different directions, and, you know, I understand that. But other than myself, you've been, like, as far as with these dogs, in this program and the vision of Total Package Bullyz in general, you've been a constant. You know what I'm saying? for real. Like, you know, people see me post, there's no room for uncertainty.
Yeah.
Like that don't even apply to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, one thing I could say is, if I ever asked, like, man, Zeke, man, he's TPB.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
off top.
you know, I tell them on the lives and shit, I'm like, hell, shit, it be times when, you know, hell, if I ain't carrying the flag, I know Cuz is carrying the flag.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So shit, it is what it is, man.
Like
but
that banner.
yeah, I definitely appreciate it, man, and I appreciate the whole TPB, and everything. You know, even the cats that's a part of us that don't have dogs.
Yeah.
Cause you know we was doing them shows, so we had, you know, he was handling the food and shit.
Yeah.
That's why it's TPB more than the kennel, man. Cause when we wasn't having no productions, we still stayed relevant in the bully community.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We was hosting shows, putting together nice shows. We was doing meet and greets.
Right.
We was doing goddamn it bullies and barbecues. You know what I'm saying? We did it all. Bring your bulls out.
Yeah.
And we was doing
That's
this shit.
the slogan for real.
Yeah, bring your bulls out. You know what I'm saying? And we did that shit almost every other month.
Yeah.
We was doing shows like every 60 days.
Yeah.
You gotta think, man. It's people right now that got trophies. That's got TPB on them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Sponsored by Total Package Bullyz.
Yeah.
You know, they got them shit sitting on their goddamn mantelpieces and shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And so, like, we stayed relevant, man. And when we wasn't really seeing no production. And I think, for real, that's one of the things that separated us. You know what I'm saying? Even though, because, you know, you got people that, if they ain't really got no production happen, you don't hear from them.
Yeah.
You know, TPB, man, shit, we stayed active. Shit, we out here doing this dog shit every day.
Right.
We just waiting on these bitches to come in heat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So until this shit get to moving and act the way we wanted to, we was doing them shows. I just got asked in the DM, was we gonna be throwing in these shows?
Right.
And I told them, I said, I really ain't thinking about no shows. You know, my focus is production right now.
Yeah.
And but I said, well, maybe later, you know, closer to fall or something, we might bust out something and put something together.
Yeah.
You know,
It's definitely been a minute.
yeah. We gotta do one before the year's out. You know what I'm saying? We definitely gotta get one in before the year's out. And we'll make that shit happen, man.
Yeah. But yeah, man, I just want to say I appreciate you for coming on here, man.
Yeah, I told you I got you.
Step.
Yeah, FariStep, man.
Yeah.
I told you I got you.
100.
Yeah.
Bless.